Hello, lovely world. So, I wanted to kind of give you an updated, some of the stuff, most of the stuff is going to be the same from my bucket list I wrote on a piece of paper, but I wanted to add a couple of things on my bucket list that aren't on this one that's in my hand right now. But before I do that, I wanted to give a shout out to Danny, someone who follows me on Instagram and who's been following, my YouTube channel and the clues I've been giving on Instagram for for a little bit of time. She's new to the whole, thing, so I just thought I'd do that. So, this big bucket list is for me, and the first thing on here is I want to either move to Orlando, Florida, or San Diego, California. I'm not 100% sure on if or when that will ever happen, but I'm just saying that's the number one thing I would like to have happen. We got reach my 50th birthday, reach my 100th birthday, if that's even possible, go to Disney World and surrounding parks again someday, go to Universal Studios Potterland in Orlando, Florida, go to my 3rd VidCon all the way to my 15th VidCon, reach year 10 on YouTube, see the SF Giants win 10 World Series in my lifetime, see San Francisco 49ers win 10 Vince Lombardi trophies in my lifetime, see the Golden State Warriors win 10 Larry O'Brien trophies in my lifetime, see the San Jose Sharks win 10 Stanley Cups in my lifetime, reach my 35th birthday, which is a lot closer than my 50th or my 100th, go back to Disneyland and California Adventure someday. Go 26. Go to my very first New York Comic Con / San Diego Comic Con sometime in the near future. And go to my fourth Comic Con in my county. And then go to my 5th one in my county, and then go to my 20-year high school reunion. Now, there's other things that I would like to do, like go to Hearst Castle and Winchester Mystery House, and, go to Knott's Berry Farm again, and go see my family in another state, and go to, like I said, go to New York, or maybe go to Texas. I'm not saying these things are going to happen. I'm just saying these are bucket list things, which means some of them may happen and some of them may not. I'm not saying I want to go swim with the sharks. That's not what I want to do. Or go skydiving or bungee jumping or anything like that. There's nothing too crazy. Just something to do that could be fun for me. Maybe go back to a San Francisco Giants game. Go to my first San Francisco 49ers game, or go to a Golden State Warriors basketball game. Things like that. And I'm not just talking about, those things. I'd like to go to Santa Cruz as well. And other cities in California that I've been to before, but I haven't been to in a long time. And it's not just that. There's other cities and other states that I would like to go to. And there's other things that interest me that I would love to do. I'm not saying I would go super crazy to go to another country, but there's a possibility that I could if I wanted to. I would love to go to Greece. I would love to go to Portugal and Germany and all these other countries that I know have heritage in, like Switzerland and stuff like that. Or background, if you will. And it's just small things that I would love to do that, that aren't as easily accessible to me as of today. Now, I know it's not going to happen today or tomorrow or months from now, but eventually everything on that list that I read off or anything that I mentioned in this video, I would love to do some way, shape, or form. And another thing I'm going to probably put on that list is lose weight and keep that weight off. I know that seems like an impossible task, but maybe I can do it or maybe I can't. I'm not 100% sure on that. You know, and another thing is I would like to go to at least 5 or anywhere between 5 and 10 concerts before I reach my 40th birthday in 2029, or go to like I said, back to VidCons and back to Comic Cons and stuff like that. I've already talked about that stuff before, though. I'd like to do things that I've done before and things I have not done before. I went snorkeling once, or no, yeah, snorkeling in Hawaii, and that was fun. I'd like to actually go back to Hawaii if it's even possible, but to a different island, the one that I didn't go to before, and there's just so many other adventures out there waiting for me to grab them by the horns and do it. I'm not saying I would go to Spain and run with the bulls or anything like that. That would be crazy for me because I'm not that type of adventurous guy. But, some things are going to be more interesting to me and less interesting to you. Like watching my sports teams win their championships, as many championships as I want them to win, and so forth and so on. And reaching a birthday, or reaching, going back to VidCon, or going back to Comic Con, or going to my first Comic Con in New York or San Diego, or moving to another city or another state, those types of things. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I'm not saying you should expect those things to happen to me anytime in the foreseeable future, but maybe it will happen or maybe it won't. And there's so many more things that I could put on that list, but it's just not, some of it's not realistic and other things it is realistic. I don't really know. I'm just saying. And I know the most important one that you may think is unrealistic for me is to date an actress or a woman YouTuber or a woman musician / singer or songwriter or whatever it is. I know that one's a little far-fetched. I understand that. But that's what I want. If that doesn't happen by the time I turn 40, I'm just going to give up on dating anyone, any gender or any, sexuality or anything like that. That's just me. And that's who I'm going to be from now until, the day I die, whenever that happens. I may not reach my 100th birthday, but I sure hell going to get awfully close as I can to reaching my 100th birthday. Even if it's 10 years off, or if it's 5 years off, or it's 9 years off, I'm going to reach my 90s. That's my guarantee to myself. And whatever I do between now and that time, I'm going to be ready for it. I want to get married to a woman before I turn 40, but I don't know what the odds of that are going to be. It's probably going to be very slim, or it's going to be non-existent. But that's the plan, is to be married by the time I'm 40. And maybe have a few kids. Or maybe not. I don't really know. Only God knows what's going to happen with me being in a relationship or not. Or what job I will have, or anything like that. And I know what you're thinking. You think I should do it myself. And I will, when I feel like it. But the fact of the matter is that God is the only one who knows the plan for me. And maybe a little bit of myself, but just thought I'd give you kind of like an updated bucket list type thing in today's vlog. And I don't want you to think that just because I read those off or said some other things that are different than what's on that list, that they're going to happen for me. Anyways, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Can't believe we're already... Today's the 6th day of August, so that means it's the 7th day of August tomorrow. Seems like the first 6 days went by like first 5 days went by super fast. Or 4, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I want to wish Olivia Holt a happy birthday, the Merrill twins a happy birthday, Veronica and Vanessa, Claire Siobhan, I'm trying to think who else's birthday. Brooke Thorne and Josh Sunquist, and anyone else who has a birthday today. I want to wish every single person on this planet a happy birthday if you're celebrating a birthday today. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you later. Bye bye.